Welcome everybody to this Friday's Pulka Paint stream. My name is Pulka and I paint, hence the name Pulka Paints. Today we're continuing our session with the, what you call it, what's the name of this? Oh, the skink. The really cool skink. There we go. So let me explain for the sake of YouTube what we have done here. So this is part of Lord Kroak's new miniature for Age of Sigmar. What I have done with the skink is first I airbrushed him with I think it was yellow, some kind of yellow paint, which I think was this gold yellow. Which, holy shit, it's bright here. Yeah, gold yellow. And then did a Sentinel with some orange. I think it was this clear orange. And then with a little bit of, where are you? A little bit of red blood from Citadel paint. Followed by a quick dry brush with what was the color? The color was Dunkelgrau. Panzer Dunkelgrau gray, just from top to bottom, just, you know, following this direction, just like this, you know, just a dry brush from top to bottom, just to get the scales and the top of the skin, as you can see here, you know, with a little bit of these crevices showing. And then I blended between the yellow and that gray, so that we get this nice transition of these two colors here between the muscles. After that, on top of that, I painted with what we have here now, night blue, to give it that really, really dark color, kind of Lavalizard-like. What we're gonna do now is mix this night blue with a little bit of, what is this? Wolf gray, and start doing the lights on the skin. All the lights, you know, all the tiny little things that are going to be a little bit brighter than the rest. And yeah, I hope we can finish this skin tonight. I still have to redo this because this is not gonna stay like this with these kind of blue lines here. It's gonna be all red because it's a skink. These are how to say it. I don't think it has anything to do with Tehenhauin, but yeah, because the first model was Tehenhauin, he has the red crest, of course. All the skinks are gonna have red crests, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. He has this golden mask and with all these plumes here, which are gonna be some other color, of course. Probably going to more green or something like that, but yeah. Enough talk, like my good friend Arnold says. Where is it? Enough talk! Can you hear the construction next to me? Like, all that stuff? No? The building site, I think it's called. No, way too gray. Too much gray. There we go, this is better. gonna get like places where I think the light is gonna hit first and brightest. We're not gonna go over a whole miniature, just a few places here and there. Like you can see here the top, here the top. Oh man, my hand is just cramping up. I have stretched, I have done my exercises, and still my hand is cramping up like a bitch. Slowly but surely building that up. Oh, there we go. A little bit. I need to go to a freaking chiropractor or something. So, and this kind of brighter spots we're just gonna do on the top.
Oi, no, this be more like.
Hey, Dave's Mini Art, how are you, my brother? Thank you so much for that resub, my dude. How are you doing? think we got it. Yeah. Okay. Now we're just gonna do the same, but with a little bit of a brighter tone. So we're gonna apply more, what we'll call it, wolf gray now to mix. Just very, very tiny dots in very, very precise places just to give it that volume. Go just little by little. For example, here we just touch the knuckles. Just the front. I don't think you're seeing very much. It's just like way too bright. You're not seeing the volumes that I'm painting, but you know, oh well, we'll fix it little by little. Okay, where were we? This little guy. Okay. So we are building that volume on the muscles here in the skink. I'm seeing that I need a little bit more light here on the thigh. Yeah, I need to check my what you call it, socials. That's what I gotta do. So now what we're gonna do, now that I have kind of built the volume between with the night blue and the mix of wolf gray, we're gonna start edge highlighting the scales and building kind of the top highlight, or not edge highlight, it's not an edge highlight, the top light on the skin. You know, because his scales are so freaking tiny, doing each and every one line is not a hustle, but it is intense work. I have to be very, very concentrated not to F this up, you know. Only 2 viewers left, so how are you doing today, Beluga? Ooh, did you hear that? My shoulder, just like going crack. I'm doing good, dude. I'm doing okay. Just reevaluating all my not decisions, but my future as a content creator. Like, I need this to be more affordable somehow. Like, I think I've been stuck as a content creator for a while. So I need to grow quicker somehow. And I think I need a little help in growing. You know? But I don't know. I cannot find the time. That is what boggles me. I don't know how there are some people that are kind of Warhammer content creators and they have a job on the side. I don't know. I don't know. I've tried, you know, finishing miniatures and hashtagging GW and trying to get out there, and it never happens. I don't know if it has something to do with what, you know, with how I paint my miniatures or where I am from, or maybe it's, I don't know if my stuff is not good enough, or I don't know. I just don't know, because I have no fucking feedback from anybody, you know. That is also a thing. So I just don't know. So I don't know what I can do to improve that situation. So yeah, I'm kind of evaluating all that, you know. So where can I go? What can I do? What can I not do? What shouldn't I do? Shouldn't I do? Definitely not pulling a maniac, you know. What did you think of the Warhammer Fest reveals? I was hoping to see more squads, but I wasn't surprised at how little we saw. I hated, personally, the squad Necromunda gang. I hated it. It looks terrible. I think the proportions of the helmet are BS. I think it looks very, very bad. I would never buy that. Other than that, I'm you know, the Space Marines are fun. They're cool, but you know, the things that I have seen from Horus Heresy, I liked. They look cool, the miniatures are nice, the proportions of the Space Marines are better. I don't know. So, what else was there? Age of Sigmar. Being honest, couldn't care less. I don't care much for Age of Sigmar. I'm still waiting on the old world. And other than that, what was there a reveal for 40k? Anything? The Knights? Well, compared to the artwork, at least on the images. Yeah, the artwork looks good. The artwork looks spot on. But the fucking models look ridiculous. The helmet is like 3 times the size. Whoever cleared that is a fucking asshole. Completely. I don't care who it is. It's whoever cleared those miniatures for production is a fucking asshole. It's horrible, 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 horrible. Horrible miniatures. Zero taste. Chaos Possessed. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And seeing that there's a new Demon Prince on the way for Chaos players, me being a Death Guard player, I was happy with that because I want a Demon Prince for a long time, and you know the model that GW has for a Demon Prince is ugly AF. But I would still heavily convert that miniature. You know, it's not very Nurgle-y except for the head that you can put on it, so... But yeah, those were cool, you know, the cultists and all that. I don't know, they look good, but they look way too... I didn't like that the cultists had like uniforms. You know? Like they looked like they went to a shop and they bought their cultist uniform and they got all together and then they went out to fight the Imperium, you know? That I didn't like. I would, in my head, the cultists were more... you know, like, give me the tired and the sick and the humble and, you know, and all that. You know, like wretched people that have nothing to lose and that is why they fall to chaos. But that kind of club that you had to pay your entry by getting your uniform kind of was a turn down for me. Like a turn off in a way. So... just not my cup of tea. Not the way I would have envisioned cultists, but you know, to each their own. Seeing the Chaos Space Marines and mutant stuff, plus the Demon Prince, yeah, there's one Skaven and a few yeah, the Sylvaneth, I couldn't care less for. Skaven, same. Like I said, Age of Sigmar for me is like, I do not care, unless they release some very cool dwarf miniatures. Like honestly, that game is zero appeal for me. You know, the dwarves that are on Age of Sigmar, for me, are just like, bleh. No, not dwarfy enough. They're just way too much high fantasy. They have way too much shit on top of them. Way too much detailed stuff and stuff on top of stuff on top of stuff. It's like the rules. You have rules for rules over rules and rules. So it's the same. You have detail over detail over detail over detail. It's just too much. You know, I think that GW is abusing that a little bit too much. So I just do not like it that much. Like for example, there are some space marines that are called Blade Guard, I think, that they have swords and shields. Way too much detail on the shields. Like the skeleton strapped on that, it's like it's too much for my taste. But like I said, to each their own, you know. They did tease updated mortals for AOS, but about as much as they teased World. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, World Eaters are coming, and it was just people saying. That was a teaser for World Eaters. People saying World Eaters are coming. It was like, okay, cool. It's like, so, should I applaud that you told me they are coming? No. I want to see them. What are you doing with the World Eaters? They said they're making miniatures you are expecting and some you're not expecting. Being so vague and what's the other word? What is this? The latest live streaming industry reported. Oh yeah, that's the captain. That's still I don't care if he's the captain. It's too much, way too much. You know, it's a fucking whole skeleton on the shield. It's stupid, stupid. In my mind, it is no foots and no. It holds no water. It's ridiculous, even for 40K. I'm a less is more kind of guy. If you have to put too much on something, then something's wrong with it, probably. You know? But you know, I gotta be honest, I sometimes fall trap to that too, you know, like knowing when a miniature is finished is difficult. It's not easy. So I fall prey to that a lot too. Oh, and AOS is getting more ogres. Oh yeah, those dudes. Ugly as fuck miniature models, indeed. Yeah, it is literally one head swap. But, you know, GW will be GW. Doing their nonsense thing. But you know, it is in the end everything about sales, you know? So you're gonna sell more new miniatures than a revamp of the old ones because people already have those older ones. Most of the people are not going to swap to the new ones because they already have the old ones. So people want revamps of the old ones, but they're still not gonna buy them. So it is better for GW to just make something new that more people don't have, so that they can buy more, you know? You know, and you add the base size change to that, so you kind of push the person to, oh, I have to change the base. I rather buy a new one with a new miniature and paint the new miniature. You know, some people prefer that. So I think it's a whole group of things that they do. So I think I got all the scales. I need to just... Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Minotaurs, miniatures we do with a numbname. Oh, Warcry, get the horns of Hashud, who are not dwarves. Yes! Indeed, that pissed me off a little bit. They're a human... well, human cult. Oh, coffee. That was good. Real good. Yeah, that one in the Chaos Warband, and I think they're gonna save the Lavalizard for when they do Old World. Give me a second. Now I didn't forget to unmute. Unmute the muted. Politics in my country are fucking insane right now. Oh, yeah. By the way, Afotep, Jake Wu, thank you so much for hanging out despite me being a little quiet and, you know, what if, and hanging out despite this being so an interactive stream. I hope I can do something to better my numbers. I don't know. I'm starting to doubt myself as a content creator. You know. This then. No, this is too much. Too much. It needs to be still mixed with a tiny bit of night blue. Of course, way more wolf gray than dark blue. So we have just one step before going full wolf gray. Smelling like food, I think, a little bit. God damn it, still it's too much. Light needs to be thinner. Maybe a little bit thinner. That's okay, Beluga. Overall, the Horus Heresy, the HOH models do look like they could be slaves. Horns of Hashut with better standing, but actual Chaosaurs would be nice. Yeah, indeed. Slaves with better standing. Well, yeah, they could pass us that. Yeah. I recently used a Chaos Black spray on some of my miniatures to prime them, but it turned out a bit weird. I lost some of the detail on the miniature, and the set details became a little warped. Oof. What kind of Chaos Black spray? Like from GW? always try to pull your strokes to where what you call it. Why is it so white? I need to be like here, I think, so that you can see. If I'm here, it's too bright. So that you can the pigment gathers at the point where the most light is going to be, so that's gonna help you with the volume of the miniature. There we go. The actual plastic got warped? What? You have pictures of that? Wait, I'm gonna do this. See, we're shaping those muscles here. Yeah, these parts here in the back of the head I'm not going to paint because it's kind of surrounded by the feathers and the fin, and so not much light falls into it, so it'd be just like losing my time there. So we're just gonna move forward with this here. we're almost done with the skin. It's looking good, guys. They showed off a Contemptor Dreadnought and some tanks, which was cool for the Horus Heresy. Yeah, the Dreadnought looked very bare bones, but it was intentional, I think, so you can use them for other legions. Yeah, I think everything was very bare bones. Like, it didn't have any insignia from any other legions, so that you can customize it and make it any legion you want. Think to see you in a bit on Discord. Awesome. Well, it replaces both the previous plastic Contemptor options and basically no possibility, and the basic Forge World Contemptor. While Forge World seems to keep the Contemptors with Legion decorations. I think Forge World is on its way out. I think. But the good thing is that seeing that they have made almost all Horus Heresy plastic gives me a good vibe for Old World. That the miniatures are not going to be resin, you know? So at least that. By the way, for those of you guys just jumping in, my name is Peluca and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today we're painting a skink that accompanies Lord Kroak on his pimp ride. And we're painting a Lavalizard theme. If you have any questions concerning me or what I'm doing or the steps I took to get this skink to this state, please do feel free to do so. One of the reasons I'm streaming. So all I need to do now is the face. The face is what I'm missing. Old World will be incredible. I'm also already thinking on what I'm gonna do with my dwarfs, but Old World is gonna be great. Cannot wait for that. The Old World. And we're gonna have characters, new characters, probably some new units. That will be cool. You'll be getting a dwarf throne for sure. That's cool. I already have my dwarf throne, but I have to paint it. See, the only crisis ever, the only problem I do ever have is painting my miniatures. There we go. Come on. Let's get this. You can see my forehead frowning. Terrible. So terrible. That looks so horrible. My huge ass forehead. Buying miniatures is done quick, but I can agonize ages over how to build, convert, base, and paint them. Yeah, that is the thing. Oh, Palooka, when it comes to Warhammer lore and books, I have finished reading the Legends of Sigmar trilogy, reading the Rise of Nagash. Ooh. How is it? What are your thoughts, my friend? Now is when the small brush comes into play. There we go. Bit of, you know, going back and forth, but just a little bit. Oh. Acid Burn Punk joined the throne with a party of 6. Thank you so much for that raid. Coming in with those flexing muscles, Acid Burn Punk. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome everybody. The Look Paint stream, my bitrate just went through the roof. Why? Oof. Do you feel any problems with the stream? Is it choppy? Anything? Because the bitrate is not in green, it's in red. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm recording at the same time that I am streaming. How's everybody coming from Acid Burn Punk's raid? Hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Peluca and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Just working on Hero Quest Undead. That is great. How many miniatures does the Hero Quest have? Like I was saying, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Peluca and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today we're painting a skink that is going on Lord Kroak's pimp ride. Yeah. And we're painting him on a Lavalizard color scheme. If you have any questions concerning me or how did I get to this point in the miniature, please do feel free to ask. One of the reasons why I'm streaming.
Aye, this be a grand enough lot.
Jane Ninja Kitten join the clan. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the stream. Welcome, welcome. How are you? I think it's about 30 in this batch. Damn, that's a lot of miniatures. The Legend of Sigmar was pretty good read, I think. You get to learn about Sigmar's life when he was not a god, his struggles, and how he unites the different tribes of men to fight off a massive green screen horde black fire pass. That is cool. Doing alright, that is great to hear, my friend. How are you doing on this? Well, I already asked that. I'm really bad at chit chat. Do you paint miniatures, Ninja Kitten? It's about a third of the monsters from the box, then 10 heroes and terrain, probably. And starting to. Oh, that's great to hear. What is your first miniature going to be? Or what are your first miniatures? I think we're almost done with this. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some final highlights with pure wolf gray from Vallejo, or is it Citadel? No, Vallejo game color. This guy's looking good. Good question, since I just transformed my desk into a huge pile of shame. Oh, that is great. What did you buy? Ah, they grow up so fast. You go get some food, Acid Burp Punk. Thank you so much again for that. Rain, if you guys don't know Acid Burp Punk, go check him out. Wait, what was SO? There we go. Barely started and already has a pile of potential. Oh yeah, indeed. Okay, so where were we? What was I going to? There it is, this part here. There we go. Yeah, that's better. This also. There we go. There we go, that's better. We're gonna use it here too. Just a little bit of a blend. So what I'm doing right now is taking the darkest color that I've used it, which is the night blue from Game Color, Vallejo, and just doing a very, very thin glaze to kind of blend the lights that I have painted recently and the black color, and kind of to do a transition between them two, you know, to make the transition smoother, so to speak. You know, in some very key spots. Like here for the hands, already got them. Here. Okay, now brightest lights, and we're done with the top of the skin. Then we're gonna do the bottom, the yellow part, which is not as difficult, kind of easier to accomplish, and it's gonna take just a minute. Sorry about that. I have a lot of, when I talk a lot, I get a lot of allergies. I need a little bit more of coffee. A little bit more coffee. Alaric the Mad Dwarf Runesmith, who forges all the rune fangs, shows up very frequently in the trilogy as well. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I only have a box of 5 Custodian Guard and a box of Necron Warriors I haven't painted yet. Oh, that's great, dude. Just that? Yeah, when he's a runesmith, or actually a rune lord, Alaric is always called the Mad. He was nuts. Allergic to talking. That's a good one. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, about to apply the highest lights of pure wolf gray. Oh, this is dry paint almost. It's not good. No, this is not good. I need to apply a little bit more moisture to my wet palette. It's getting very dry. I mean, what dwarf in his right mind forges swords? Yeah, that is true. The Asaborns were one of the many tribes that existed during Sigmar's time. They are located where the Empire province Stirland would be in the current day. They were a tribe famous for warrior women and queen. Oh, cool. What made that interaction between the Asaborn character and Alaric so cool? And by the way, where can I get those books? Oh, yeah. Wolf Grey, a little bit newer, fresher paint. There we go. Just a teeny weensy bit. Chariots. Interesting. A dwarf and a chariot. That is interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna apply it here. Good. Very good. So right now what I'm doing is just applying the highest light of Grey Wolf. Just breathe. Of Wolf Grey to the miniature, and the spots where I think it's going to be the brightest. There we go. So, still, Ninja Kitten, you haven't told us what you bought. Or is it too much and you're a little bit ashamed? What is it? Does anybody have anything on the painting table right now? Or are you just chilling, having me on the background talking and with the chill tavern music? What say you? Paint faster, paint harder, paint like you mean it. Hey, Splisloki, how are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. How's you doing? This is looking very good. I have to go put away my frozen foods. I'll be right back. You do, my friend. To that moment was funny because Alaric the Mad basically said to the woman that she should just leave the elderly and the weak humans to die to the undead horde as they were slowing the march trek towards Reichdorf, and that she can replace those losses by producing more children. Which she was quite taken aback by Alaric. Very, very clearly. More building for me at the moment, sort of waiting for my wet palette and less stress at work to get back into painting. Dude, paint, that will fucking de-stress you. Yeah, if a dwarf of all people suggested that to me. Exactly. I'll be taken aback too, dude. By the way, did Lore Master of Sotek stream today? Is he going to stream today? Does anybody know anything? He's been streaming like very sporadically lately, you know? See, by just applying a tiny little bit, we're giving this so much more volume. So much more. Dwarves are also pretty relentless when it comes to marching long distances. They do not get tired as easily as humans. Yes, indeed they do. Indeed they don't. I mean, building and converting works better for me at that. Really? Oh, that's good. If that is what rocks your boat. Now now all we need to do is do the face. And we're gonna be done with that. Yeah, the last few days I did see him. What's up, Splits Loki? How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. How you been, my dude? And we're still going to go for a few couple of hours, I think. There we go. This is one. We go into the inside lower side of the nostril, as you can see. There. And here. Here and here. There we go. My stomach decided to start acting normal yesterday. Oh, that's great to hear, my dear. That is really great to hear. Where did you read the books of Sigmar, Jake Wu? Like, did you buy them? Did you get audiobooks? Like, I would be very interested in getting audiobooks because I have... Sounds weird and kind of lame, but I have no time to read, to sit down and read a book. So I kind of listen to audiobooks while I paint. So yeah. Doesn't look too good. I don't like it. It's too bright. Yeah, too bright. I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. So I'm gonna go back with the night blue. And then I'm gonna do, you can see here, in my thumb, it's very, very thin. It's almost no, it is a glaze of night blue. And I'm just gonna go over it gently, over the parts that I wanna tone down a little bit. Being careful not to toning it down too much. Also a teeny weensy bit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna tone this down a weensy bit too. But here behind the eye. Side of the eye. This one's perfect. There we go. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm happy with this. I'm gonna add. There we go. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave it there before I start just... You know, there's a point where you gotta see if you're just going over it way too much. You gotta just stop and just like, okay, I'm gonna leave it there and just continue with the rest. So now we've been working and we have finished all the dark part here of the skin. Okay, the whole skink. All these parts we have finished. What we're gonna work now on is all these lower parts here. The yellow, the underbelly. Yum. So we're gonna take a little bit of gold yellow, which is the base color for this. Oh! Bananas! You mean bananas? Yeah, I'm eating bananas. I'm eating bananas now in the morning. 1 banana each morning. Thank you, Splits Loki. And yeah, thank you for the tip. But I haven't felt like a clear improvement, but I do feel better. So, okay, let's continue with the skink. Let's try and finish all the skin today, at least. So we're gonna start with the gold yellow. And we're gonna work our way. For those of you just jumping in, my name is Peluca, and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today we're painting a skink that goes on the pimp ride of Lord Kroak. We're trying to finish his skin today. Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna take a we're gonna take a brighter yellow, which is Jesus Christ. We're gonna take this flat yellow, this guy right here, and we're gonna use it on this dude. We're gonna thin it down first a little bit, just a tiny weensy bit. What we're doing right now is same thing, applying the brighter color to just the brightest spot. Why do I feel like this is... Why do I feel like this is way too bright? Give me 1 second, guys. It's a tad too bright. It's better like this, or if it's better like this and I go here. I think it's a little bit, you can see more detail like this, right? It's a little desaturated, but I think you can see way more detail of what I'm doing like this, right? Yeah, I think that this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, the other one's been too bright. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess in the video on YouTube, but let's bring up the saturation a little bit. 43, okay. Okay, Yeah, I think this is better. Like my hands and everything is a little bit, like I said, desaturated, but at least I think you can see with better detail what I'm doing. When in the other configuration it was like too bright and you couldn't see the detail of what I was painting. I'm really sorry about that, but it is what it is. It's a process. So it is first video. So what the fuck? Good thing I tend to stock up on super cheap CA glue. That stuff is really good for hardening cork after I've been tearing at it for half an hour to give it a rougher texture. CA glue. What is the abbreviation stand for of CA glue? There we go. See, I think you can now see what now you can see what I'm doing. I'm so sorry, guys, that you have had to watch like a not empty screen, but the quality of the stream hasn't been the best. But I'm trying to better this each time. You know, the devil's in the details, so it's just little bit by little bit. That's all you gotta do. Cyanoacrylate. Oh, your standard super glue. There we go. Yeah, I think it looks way better now. Looks sharper. You know, the miniature looks sharper. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix a little bit of off-white with a flat yellow to get a brighter yellow. Just a little bit of off-white. We're gonna mix it, and we're gonna apply very little of it on the skin. And just like with the darker skin of the skink, now the underbelly, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna apply that mix of flat yellow and off-white on the parts where I think the light's gonna hit first and it's gonna be brightest. So we're just gonna go a little bit over here. There we go, that's it. It's very little, very subtle, but it makes all the freaking difference. Can you see that? See? There we go. Man, it's almost done. Nice. Really digging this, but I gotta do the tiny mouth. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that here. There we go. Can't complain. Oh, that's great to hear, my dear. Great to hear. So, and what, besides being busy with, you know, work and whatnot, have you been doing in your free time? All the weird stuff. Okay, so that's that for the inside of the skin. That's gonna leave it there. But now we're gonna do the mouth. We're gonna try and finish the mouth of the skink. There we go. Trying to make it perfect, little by little. Little by little. Little by little. Way better. Way better. Cool. Okay, so we gotta do the mouth now. I don't know if you can see it, but there's in the tongue of the skink, right through the middle. Okay, right through the middle of the tongue, there is a mold line that I have forgotten to take out. I hate when this happens because I have to scrape it out and then paint it. And usually at this height of the project, that part that you scrape out, you're probably gonna leave like kind of like not a trim, but a trace of where the plastic meets the paint, because you have put already too many layers. So it's gonna, the difference between paint and tongue plastic, it's gonna show. In Spanish, it's we could call it, it's desfase. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's done. And now we're gonna paint the whole mouth black. And just as a base color. So we're gonna take game color negro. There we go. Take that. Ooh, this is thick black paint. Ew. Go. We're going to take our small synthetic brush. We're going to apply it. I need a vortex mixer too. I'm going to wait till I can afford one. There we go. So, let's apply another layer of black. So we have 2 thin layers instead of 1 thick layer, so that we get all that detail. And for this, I'm gonna get my glasses. Because I wanna paint the teeth, then I wanna do like this, these parts from the mouth. Like, you know, reptiles have this kind of like stringy bit. So I wanna do that. I'm gonna have to look at some reference pictures to see what color did I paint that. Oh, the back part of the jawbone is protruding from here. Look at this. Like right here, you can see that corner there? That is jawbone. Same thing here. You can see that tiny little spot there. That is the jawbone. Ooh, I have to paint that too. Okay, so that's of course gonna be yellow. But let's finish the mouth first. Oh my god, I gotta pee again? It's too much coffee, guys. Too much coffee. You always draw that bit on Dinosaurs and Dragons, really? That tiny bit? Yeah, it really helps sell that reptilian feel, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry about that. BRB. Motherfucker, really? I'm muted? How long? I've been talking about all my personal stuff. Sorry. Yeah. No wonder. God dang it. Yeah. Okay, so we have the tongue, we have the things on the sides. And okay, let's go with a little bit of Warlord Purple. There we go. A little bit of Warlord Purple. But we're not gonna apply Warlord Purple just as Warlord Purple. It's the spell Ash forgot that closes the portal. See? I forgot that too. Just like Ash. We're gonna apply... We're mixing now Bachman's Glow with that Warlord Purple to give it that kind of pinky flesh tone. And we're gonna add a little bit of red. Just a tiny winsy bit of red. Oh, I've heard this song like everywhere. So now I feel good because I know I'm not gonna get copyrighted because for the music, you know. But this red color is clucked as fuck. Okay, that is kind of the tone that I want for those. Then we're gonna go brighter. Oh, that will be very long. He's also doing the Q&A for the Empire, right? That's gonna take him a while. Give me 1 second, guys. My girlfriend just arrived in the house. Yeah, he got all the questions gathered up and stuff. He just needs to compile them in different characters. Yeah, that takes a freaking while. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta open the door. Just 1 sec. Yeah, BRB. So we got the sides a little bit. Little by little, building that up, right? I couldn't resist having a Ferrero Rocher a few minutes ago. Oh yeah, the sugar rush. Oh. I could eat chocolate cake every day. There we go. So we leave a little bit of that previous purple showing, just a little bit, right at the back of the tongue. Just to give it that flow, kind of like that lizard-like tone. Have you seen like the tongues of the lizards are kind of like purpley? That's what I want. Go. Always pushing that more fleshy tone towards the tip of the tongue. And now to that mix that we have made, we're gonna add not off-white but pure white, just to make it like really, really bright. right? Really, really, really bright. There we go. Give me, no, okay, forget about it. Let's see about that later. See? Oh, no, you cannot see. Mix this color. It's very, very bright. Okay. By a Death Guard cruiser. Okay. We're gonna apply this a little bit. Give me one sec. My eyes a little bit itchy. We're gonna quick dry this so that we can move quickly. Okay, really sorry about that. I was muted and I was explaining what I was doing with the skink mouth. So, what I was saying is I'm gonna do the teeth now. I finished the tongue, you know, using the white to get to that bright, kind of wet tongue look that, you know, sells the effect of a wet tongue. And let's see, give me 1 second. I want to see an example of yeah, here. So just the sides, kinda. So, let's get to it. We're gonna take a little bit of, no, it's desert yellow. Interesting. Should I use hastily brown? Or should they're really tiny. I think I'm gonna just use khaki. For the teeth. There we go. Sorry about that. Let's just hang on here. So now we just have to literally paint individually each teeth, which is, you know, all right. There we go. Okay. So now we're gonna brighten that up just a little bit For those of you just jumping in, my name is Peluca and I paint, hence the name Peluca Paints. Today we are painting a skink in a lava theme skink. He is the skink that is riding next to Lord Kroak on his pimp ride. God damn it, this is pure water. Come on. I need a fucking vortex mixer. Now, with that little bit of, is it elfic flesh what I just used? Really? That's why? Where is my, what? One color is missing, give me 1 second. Oh. Bone white was missing, but alright, we're gonna use elf flesh, it still looks good. Still gonna look, it's the difference in tone and brightness, it's precise for that. So okay, I usually, sorry about that, I usually use bone white, but we're using elfic flesh right now, so no troubles. I didn't realize that at all. So we're applying that just to the very tip of the teeth, just to give it that kind of volume again for the teeth. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. Look at that. Very nice. Way better. Way better. So we finished that and we finished the mouth. And you know the skinks, they don't have a front row of teeth. It's modeled so that it's just like one row of teeth. But we go and we paint each and every kind of, we do like 4 teeth instead of just like a one single thing. Like right here in the front row, we're doing each and every tooth. Each and every tooth. Okay, same thing that we did with the bottom, the top row of teeth, we're doing with the bottom row. So doing each and every single tooth. Very nice. Okay, now I just gotta fix the bottom jaw and we're done for today. Very nice. Okay, so I realized, did you remember when I talked to you about, can you see here, there's this tiny little square here It's just this part of the jaw. Like it's this part right here. It's protruding from right there. Can you see it? That tiny corner there. Same thing here. It's this tiny corner here. Tiny corner here. That thing in the other skink that I painted is darker skin. It's the color of the darker skin. So we're gonna do that really quickly. I don't think I need the glasses for that, so we're gonna take this away. And we're gonna try and finish that in a very quick fashion. So let's take this. There we go. Fool of me, thinking I didn't need the glasses, but I do need them. Fool of a took. So let's just finish. In the sense that the first layer of paint is painted. Hey, you're back, dude. There we go. Quick dry this. Blue got dozed off again. This time I had a dream that you raided someone dressed head to toe like Darth Vader. Yeah, that never happened, dude. So, we're almost done with this. Dude, you feel much better, Jake Wu? That's great, my friend. Yeah, Loki, you probably should go take a nap or something. Or maybe it's too early where you are for a nap. Yeah, that is great. Looking great also. Now, I have to mix again the night blue. A little bit dried up with that very good wolf gray. Mix that properly. Yeah, and for this we're gonna use the smaller brush. Now every 5 seconds I'm checking if I muted myself or I didn't. It's happening. You're a savage, my friend. Hi, I'm Baklavas is the name of my new punk band. That sounds like a great band. Just applying that tiny dot of brightest light here. There we go. Just let us go here. Oof, that is just the spot. Okay, we're done, guys, with the skin of the skink. Well, not really. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself because I have to do the fin, but the fin is just really quick. But we're out of time for today. Next time, I'm probably gonna try and have the fin and the eyes finished, so that we can get on the leather details, the nails, the actual shaft of the spear, and probably the spear itself, which is gonna be like a very, very bright green. And yeah, the final thing that we're gonna do is the golden details. We'll see, but this guy is almost finished, guys, almost finished. So as you can see, we did the skin on top, we did the skin, the underbelly, we did the tongue, we did the sides, the thingies, we did the teeth. It's almost finished. Yeah, I love that. All kudos to the color scheme to Lore Master of Sotek. I had nothing to do with that, but very, very nice color scheme. I really dig it. I've grown fond of it, and yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream. Before we go, we're gonna go raid somebody like we always do. Let's see who's all on, shall we? We've been on for almost 5 hours. That is a good stream, I would say. Very, very good stream. So let's see who's all on. We got Wicked Mini Painting and Holy Monster. Reaper Challenge League. Let's throw a die like we used to do. Let's throw a D6 or a D4. Let's do a D4. Where are you? Okay, let's do D6. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be Wicked Mini Painting. 5, 4, 6. It's gonna be Holy Monster. Let's go. 6. A straight 6. It's gonna be Holy Monster, my friends. So let's go and make some noise when we go to Holy Monster. My dear friends, again, thank you so much. My friends, Ninja Kitten, we got a new follow. Acid Burn Pong with that great raid. Thank you so much. Dave's Mini Art with that resub. Thank you, my friend. And thanks again to Afotep, Splats Loki, Jake Wu, Pew Pew, and all the cool people that have been hanging out here. Have a great weekend, my friends. I hope to see you next week. And for the first time, we're gonna have this stream on YouTube. So if you wanna check it out, go to the YouTube link you can find here below. Under this, you can find a YouTube link to my YouTube channel where this stream episode is gonna be uploaded. The first of many to come. So again, thank you a lot, my friends. Have a great weekend. Let's go raid what's her name? Holy Monster. So again, take care, my friends. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.